Today we are going to learn how to draw an ice cream cone. There are several different ways that you can do this, but you're allowed to change it up however you want. I'm just showing you the basics. You need your paper and you need a pencil with an eraser. Now remember, when I draw with pencil, you can't see it very well. So I am using a colored pencil, but you are using a regular pencil with an eraser. The first thing that we are going to do to draw our ice cream cone is we are going to start with our first ice cream scoop. It's going to be right here. So I'm going to draw kind of a wavy line, and I'm going to take a curve up and a curve up on the ends, just like that. This is the bottom of our first scoop of ice cream that's going to sit right on top of our ice cream cone. Now I'm going to connect both of these with a curved line. It's okay if it's not perfect. Scoops of ice cream usually are not perfect, but they're tasty. So we've got our first scoop of ice cream. If you wanted to draw another one, you would just draw another wavy line curving up on the ends and connect it. You could add as many scoops of ice cream as you want, and each one could be a different flavor. I want this to just be one scoop of ice cream for today. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my ice cream cone. Now there's two different types of ice cream cones. There are waffle cones, and those are my favorite, or there are cake cones, and they're really crispy. What I'm going to show you is how to draw a cake cone. Now, if you really want to draw a waffle cone, you're going to draw basically an upside down triangle. That's super easy, right? So let's make it a little bit more of a challenge and let's draw our cake cone. So what we're going to do is one kind of diagonal line and another kind of diagonal line. And they're both pointing in, okay? And I'm going to draw a curved line connecting them, just like that. Now that looks like a cupcake. But we're not drawing a cupcake. We're drawing an ice cream cone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two more diagonal lines, just like that, and one more curved line connecting them. Now it looks like an ice cream cone. What you can do is that they usually have kind of a crisscross pattern. Okay, so you're going to just draw some diagonal lines this way, and then we're going to draw some diagonal lines this way to show the pattern on the ice cream cone. Just like that. That is it. It's super easy to draw an ice cream cone, but this is where you get to add more details and make it your own. You can turn your ice cream cone into a cartoon. You could add a lot more scoops of ice cream and each one be a different flavor. You could even add things on top of your ice cream cone, like I'm going to draw a cherry. If you wanted to add a cherry on top of your ice cream. Now you need to think about your background. When you're done with your ice cream, you still have to have a background. Now, is your ice cream sitting on a counter? If it is, draw your horizon line. Is it sitting on the ground? Draw your horizon line, because remember, your horizon line shows the floor, or if it's inside, like on the table, it could be the table and then the wall behind it. If it's outside, it's the ground and the sky. Remember, that's what our horizon line does. Or is somebody holding your ice cream cone? Or did something terrible happen and your ice cream cone is now splat on the floor? If it's splat on the floor, you want to draw where the floor is, right? You get to decide how to finish your picture. When you are done drawing, I want you to color it really nicely, and then you are going to share it with me. I hope you had fun learning how to draw an ice cream cone.